So we are in a bit of a different setting, not walking the neighborhood today. I came across a very interesting video that I'm going to react to today. In fact, we probably will be doing more of these reactional videos if you all like it. I'm going to go ahead and give you fair warning. It is a little explicit, but it's very much needed because you just can't be nice to some people and get your point across. Fellas, this one's for you. So if you will, get a notebook, a pen, because this woman, she went in. She went in. All for you now. All in defense of men, okay? Because there literally are women out here who are like this woman, who defend men and who want to see men do better and who actually, support men's mental health and realize that they need some tough love, okay? So, but before we get into that video, do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and comment down below your thoughts if you happen to make it to the end of this video. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so the title of the video that this woman made is called, "As a Woman, I Admit Women Don't Care About Men." And this is her testament to that statement.
Y'all niggas chasing this scattered ass too hard, bro. Y'all chasing it too hard, bro. This is why every time you turn around, you niggas is somewhere, reflecting on how a silly ass bitch did y'all. With y'all children, with y'all assets, with the things that you built, with y'all business, with the stuff you confided in. These women don't give a fuck about no privacy, about no motherfucking family, about, you know what they care about? BBLs. Bitch, they care about building a bunch of followers online.
All right, let me stop right there. Everything she just said was 100% correct. I always try my best to put guys up on game. Stop being so desperate when it comes to these women. You fall for anything with a pretty face, a big booty, a big rack. You fall for it like idiots. Like straight up into the DM, don't know anything about her history, don't even care about what's going on the inside, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these individuals that may be pretty on the outside might have some skeletons on the inside that may be kind of dark. So yeah, she's definitely right. A lot of women care about their appearance, the BBL, which is stupid to me, to risk your life just to have your butt hanging out there like a centaur. And followers on social media, like people you will never meet, people who are irrelevant, who really don't even care about you. And it ain't just women. Guys care about followers too, but we're going to go ahead and stick to the subject here.
They care about their motherfucking hair and lash businesses. Bitch, they don't give a fuck. They care about their kids having on designer and keeping up with the rest of the kids at the school. They don't give no fucks about these kids' reading levels. They don't give a damn about if the children are passing in their...
Okay, so she said they don't care about their academics. The women don't care about the kids' reading levels. This is 100% true. I was just talking to my wife about this. There's so many of these moms, these single moms out here that are parading their kids around, right? Making them pose like they're in the hood or something like that, like just making them throw up specific signs, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And just kids don't think to do things like that. The parents, or the mom should I say, is having them pose like that. Take them to the gas station, the typical gas station picture that they do right before school, just having them post up and then put them on social media. It's disgusting. It really is. Like, it really says a lot about, do you really value your child's education and their future, or do you just care about, having your child look a certain type of way, keeping up with the Joneses, with the Forrests and the Dunks and all of that stuff, instead of like actually spending quality time with these kids and teaching them the things, because the teachers can't do it by themselves. Like, we send our kids to school, the teachers have a job to do, but they can't do it by themselves. So let's continue.
Right grade or doing something with themselves when they graduate high school. The majority of these females do not give a fuck about that. They care about being a victim.
Oh.
They care about being able to tell everybody in the community that you some sort of deadbeat, like it's an award at the end of the child's life. They don't give a fuck that this stuff psychologically fucks children up.
And there's a lot of women who purposely will keep their kids away from their fathers. There is this negative stigma that men are deadbeats. Now, there are some guys out there who may be deadbeat dads. However, there's a lot of men who try everything they can to reason with these women that they decided to lay down with. That they, so can I see my kid? Can I spend some time with my kid? And the women utilize the child as collateral and just say, no, I'm just going to deny you and then get on the internet and trash you. So make it make sense. How do you trash men and call them deadbeat dads and say that they're no good and that they're trash when they're actually trying to get into the child's life? They're trying to be present, but you're not allowing them to do that. But that is a story that's never told, but that does need to be talked about. But I'm really happy that she touched on it.
They don't give a damn. You can show them the facts. These women don't care. They will argue their opinion and they feeling over fact. They don't give a fuck about the truth. Y'all don't understand that by now? And the sooner y'all care more as men about real substance, the sooner these bitches will go sit down somewhere. Because when no nigga trying to get no pussy from your ass, you'll go sit down somewhere. When no nigga paying your ass no mind and ain't no bitches big upping you over caring about this shallow ass shit, you'll go sit down somewhere.
She gave us the pause. She gave us the pause. The crowd shuts up at this point. Listen, what's the best way to get rid of a troll? You starve the troll. What's the best way to combat a narcissist? You don't give them any attention. You don't show them any emotion. You don't let them know that they're getting in your head. You just ignore them and you keep it moving. If more men actually would ignore the big butts and the big breasts and the pretty face, if you would just pay it no mind and look past it and try to find the value in a woman instead of her assets, they would be like, this isn't working anymore. Like, this worked on everybody else and now it's not working anymore. Maybe I should reevaluate things or actually try to go about life differently instead of trying to seduce men with the way that I look. But some of you guys, you're so weak-minded, you keep falling for this stuff. And then you end up with these hood women or these psychotic women who really, as she say, do not care about you at all. And they just care about status.
These hoes don't care about shit that's good for the culture. They care about shit that's good for online. Because that's what they being fed. Through the music, through the reality, all a bitch care about is looking fly and fighting another bitch over a man or some shit. A man that showing you he don't want nothing to do with family. He don't got shit. And this is the thing. Y'all niggas got to understand. Like, these hoes nowadays will know. And this is what I was saying earlier. You got to have some sort of sense of loyalty and commitment and dedication to yourself, your ethics, your brand as a man. I'm going to tell you why, right? Because these hoes can know that you are working on something to build generational wealth or build yourself up as a man because you came from nothing. They will know that you're working on things that have to do with growth in life to be able to actually be a man reflective of supporting a family or being able to take care of a family. They will know that you're in no state right now to actually, hold on.
While she's pausing, she's right. If you don't have it all together, and I'm not saying that you can just wake up one day and just have a 5 or 6 year plan to build out your future, but there are some women who are decisive and they will pick on to the fact that you don't really have anything going for you, any type of plan. You may have a little money in your pocket and that's about it. And if they see that, they'll just be freaking venomous and suck it dry and take advantage of you. And if all they have to do is throw a little booty your way, they don't have a problem with doing that because, again, a lot of these women out here don't have self-respect for themselves. Now, this isn't all women now. I know there's some women that watch these videos, but please don't attack me. I'm not talking about you, but I am talking about the women out here who utilizes their assets to seduce weak-minded men Okay, because strong-minded men don't fall for this. All of this right here, the booty, the BBL, that doesn't faze a strong-minded man who has a plan for his future, who actually has assets, who actually has six figures coming in, who actually knows what he wants to do with his life. Like, you got to come correct. It's got to take more than what you got on your body to get his attention. Let's continue.
They will know that you're in no state right now to be doing shit that has to do with their agenda. But if you don't pay them, because bitches is after attention, if you don't pay them enough attention, these hoes won't give a damn when real life situations hit y'all. That's why every time y'all be in situations with these females and y'all express, hey, like, we don't need a baby right now, or we don't need this right now, or hey, we don't need to spend this right now, or hey, look, I know you want that, but a nigga trying to do this and we need to do that. Man, these bitches ain't giving a fuck.
Check this out. So many years ago, I had a buddy who was in a relationship, or if you want to say he was married, I really don't know. He didn't sign the marriage license, so, you know, do what you will with that. The woman that he was with just kept pressuring him to have a baby, and he just did not want to do it because he was basically in this phase of life, much like what this woman is saying, when he wanted to build. He had just opened up a business. He was doing some things on the side, just basically trying to get himself out of a bad situation and build up from the new project in which he had. And unfortunately, because he didn't want to give her a baby, you know, she pretty much act a fool, and, you know, they split up and she got with some other dude and had the baby that she wanted. So how that turned out, I have no idea. But again, I think we all know somebody like this.
They'll have the baby anyway and tell you you did something to them because you're saying that this is not something you need right now. They'll sit up and leave your ass or fuck another nigga because you can't buy the particular bag or whatever the fuck trip they want to go on. These hoes don't give a fuck about what you niggas is working on. They want what they want, instant gratification right the fuck now, and that's that. So what I'm saying to y'all is, you got a woman in your corner that she actually consider your view on shit. She actually consider how you feel about things. She actually consider what you working on for yourself as a man. Bruh, that's more valuable than all this ass y'all chasing. That's more valuable than these looks that be intriguing y'all. That's more valuable than a bitch that got clout online. And
check it out. Facts, 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 facts. Listen, guys, if you got a good one and she's loyal, and she doesn't mind getting her hands dirty and working hard, and she will be there for you in your tough time periods, because let me tell you something, I know how it feels to not have a lot, you know, and my wife, she was there with me when I didn't have a lot. She was there with me when I had a lot. She was there with me when somewhere we're down in the middle, and she never changed. You feel me? And when you have somebody like that in your life, you need to go ahead and put a ring on it. And I know some of you are against this, but you need to go ahead and put a ring on it and make it official, okay? Before somebody else snatches her up. Because a lot of women that are that loyal to a man, they want to be wives. So don't deny that too long.
I'm telling y'all this as a bitch that got a bad body, that got a big platform, that got a pretty face. I'm telling y'all, these hoes got to have some sort of substance about themselves, and you niggas got to start caring about that. That's why every time you turn around, you niggas get X'd out of y'all kids' lives. You look up, ain't nobody in the community giving a fuck, because these hoes being raised by a bunch of hoes. Like her mama was a hoe.
Ooh.
Her mama didn't give no fucks about family and shit like that. So what you think? It was in her. She was being programmed and raised to be that way.
Man, look. There are so many people that are a product of their environment. They are the way that they are based on what they experienced as a child. Some people will call this a generational curse. I more so like the term generational trauma. And a lot of that trauma is not dealt with. If your mom was out partying, drinking, being around different men, and that's all you saw, wasn't spending any time with you, ladies, wasn't investing in you, or wasn't just being that nurturing parent like she was supposed to, what the heck do you think is going to happen? Just an impending doom. So yeah, it's facts.
And this shit go all the way back to what the fuck was done with us and our people. A lot of y'all realizing that nut you was chasing, that ass you was chasing, bro, it wasn't worth it. Look at how your life look.
Oh.
Look at the bitches you tied to.
Oh.
Look how they talk about you.
Oh. It wasn't worth it. Look who you tied to. All because you had a weak moment. All because you could not contain yourself. All because you couldn't practice any discipline. Now you locked in with a psychopath for 18 years. All because you liked what you saw. And they have no respect for you. And they talk about you like a dog. And they don't have any remorse about your well-being or whether you are present in the child's life. Horrible, tragic situation.
Look at how a bitch referred to you. A lot of you niggas like on some real shit. From me to you, bro, you look up in your life, the females that you chose, you picked them now. You picked them. Now watch this. When I say you picked them, you made them matter, right? You chose to give them space in your mind, space in your life. A lot of you niggas, you brought these bitches around your mama.
Ooh.
You brought them in your life and into your shit that you got going on. You mixed them with your goals and the stuff that you working on. And the woman mindset trash, right? So of course, you know, in this day and age, she ain't gonna do nothing but label you as trash because nobody wants to be trashed by themselves, right? So now the people.
She said, nobody wants to be trashed by themselves. So they gonna lay with you because you trash. I'm trash. Knowing they trash, nobody wants to be trashed by themselves. As they like to say, misery indeed loves company.
People you chose to bring into your life refer to you as trash, as nothing, as nobody, as a deadbeat, as a bullshitter, as, you know, everything that you don't want to be labeled.
Not taking you serious.
Then when you look up, every time we turn around in the music and in what we uplift on these platforms is a bunch of hood rat shit. They encouraging young women to be thoughts and hood rats and dumb bitches and hoes that don't give a fuck and
Ooh.
all that.
Oof.
All that. Yeah, y'all niggas be investing time in these hoes, attention. Like, so let me put it to y'all like this. And this is coming from a woman that was raised by her mother and her father. Like, I got plenty of, you know, males in my family, uncles, cousins, brothers that was a part of my upbringing just as well as aunties. And I'm not one of them women that was only raised by women, so I don't understand the value of a man, right? And so the problem is, y'all bring these bitches into y'all life, y'all entertain them, y'all bring them around y'all family, y'all, you know, procreate with them. Y'all get in spaces where these hoes know a lot about y'all. And then they turn around and use that to tell you to fuck down. Then y'all be in a space in y'all life where as a man, you damn near get to a state of apathy with yourself. You feeling sorry for yourself as a man. But bro, at the end of the day, these is the type of mindsets in women that y'all entertain.
So let me say something else. You know, she said a lot there. You know, she mentioned that she was raised in Bofa by her mother and her father. So she knows, you know, the value of a man, which I found to be a very, very good statement that she just made. You know, she knows that men are very, very important in this life. She knows that in this world, we need good men. We need hardworking men. She understands that, so she didn't see it from one, like a single mom perspective, like a lot of these women do grow up with that single mom mentality because they were raised by a single mom. So they don't know what it means to value a man. They never really experienced a good man in their life. And all they know is possibly the resentment that their mother has had for their dad for not being there and for any other men that she may have brought around her kids as well. And that's another problem I have. Like, ladies, y'all got to stop bringing like multiple men around your kids. Like, that is like psychologically damaging to a child. Like, a child is really only supposed to be attached to mom and dad. And if there is no father in the picture, then you need to be very, very mindful about who you choose to bring around your kids. Okay? And another thing that she said is that a lot of, you know, fellas out here like to invest all of their time and letting these ladies in on their secrets and letting them in on their life. I don't think anybody understands what the definition of dating is. Like, dating doesn't mean, hey, let's go to the Motel 6 or let's come back to my crib. Dating means, yo, sit down right there. I sit right here. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about what you've been through. I'll tell you what I've been through. What are your standards? What are your goals? Where do you want to be in about 5 to 10 years, etc.? No, everybody just wants to sleep together. That's the problem with this society. Y'all so freaking horny that you don't even care about the person. You just care about what they have, and then you end up in these situations that you can't get out of. Wise up, guys. Wise up.
When y'all come across a woman that ain't on all that shit, a lot of times you niggas be done fucked over. And a lot of y'all gotta be accountable. You did that, my boy. You had a bitch that was in your corner that wasn't on all that fuck shit, and you fucked over it. For the first ass that ran across your screen.
How many good ladies have been cheated on? Plenty. All because of lust. So many guys have cheated on good women because they couldn't control their second head, because they couldn't control their emotions, because they just felt that urge and they just locked in when they saw the body with no regards to the woman that they're with. I know guys that have cheated on good women for thoughts and trash, ended up getting them pregnant, and then just pretty much made their life a living hell because of it. Like, you reap what you sow in this life. You really do.
That was willing to DM you back. No, we ain't talking about no vice versa. We ain't talking about no vice versa.
There you go.
Talking about just how I'm saying it.
Yeah. I like that part right there, because that was probably a woman commenting, because I'm sure she's going live right now and talking about and vice versa. Y'all always like to flip it around. You always like to say, and this go for dudes too. Like, no. We're not talking about guys. We're talking about the women that you need to look out for, and how some of you guys are so weak-minded and need somebody to tell you the truth. So I like how she put this person in check.
Just how I'm saying it.
Be accountable. Stop avoiding accountability.
I'm saying this because y'all got to understand, as men, right? You got to have some sort of sense of who you are and what you want, what type of reputation you want for yourself as a man first. You got to have that first.
Facts. Facts. Respect yourself, fellas.
If you don't, you're going to be out here on what these bitches is on.
You don't get a badge of honor by sleeping with a bunch of women, fellas. I'm sorry. Like, just because your body count's high doesn't mean that your value's high. Your value is actually low, because you've given yourself to so many women that you had no intentions of being with or actually getting married to. Your value's low, and no woman is going to respect you. If they see that's all you want and you coming at them head first with it, they already know how to handle you. But I tell you what would actually challenge a woman is if you really do try to get to know them. You don't even mention sex. You don't even insinuate that you're even sexually attracted to them. That right there actually stimulates the mind of a woman. Like, this is not the typical man. This is not the typical guy that I'm used to. You know, that might be enough to get them to sit down. Or if you're too much of a challenge, they'll just bounce. And if they do that, then, hey, you just dodged a bullet.
This is why a lot of y'all niggas getting called sassy by women and shit. Because you out here, you don't even realize you done watch the shit.
Sassy.
That bitches done watch so much. You damn near conforming to female ideology and mindset and emotions on shit.
Female ideology and mindset.
You can't stop being distracted. You can't stay focused if you don't got no discipline. You can't have discipline if you don't have no shit that you care about being consistent about as a man outside of a third party or a second party. You gotta have some shit that as an individual man, I care about this shit. I care about this. I don't give a fuck if a bitch care about it. I don't give a fuck if my mama care about it. I don't give a fuck if my daddy care about it. This is something for myself as a man I care about. And then off of caring about this shit, it becomes something that you work at and build on, you chip away at, you add to, you alter for, you change, you move around. It becomes something that as you pick people, as you interact with women, it all is for the sake of adding to my thing that I give a fuck about, that I'm willing to be disciplined for. A lot of you niggas need to blow off some steam and get yourself off of the internet and out of these hoes' faces.
Oh my goodness. Get off of the internet. Oh my gosh. Get off the internet. Get out of the DMs. Stop oversaturating these girls' attention. So many of these little social media chicks' heads are like hot air balloons because of a lot of you guys. Just go to Instagram, right? Go to Instagram and just go to a woman's page who obviously is just showing it all. And go to the comment section and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. A bunch of guys acting thirsty, simping, not showing any type of discipline whatsoever. Just weak-minded.
Bro, go work out.
Bam.
Go get in the gym. Go get you a goal book. Go start writing out some shit you working on. Go pull your credit score up. Go start working on that as a man. Go add some shit to your credit profile. Go look into picking up an extra stream of income. Go look at building yourself a side hustle.
Yes.
Go start researching for yourself through the court system what you need to do to actually exercise your rights as a father to be able to get a better relationship with your children. It'll help you with your self-esteem. Because a lot of y'all niggas, you're not standing on business and going after the stuff as a man that is going to help build you up in your inner.
Everything is in a book. Everything that we need to know about everything is in a book. And there's so many of us fellas who don't take the time to learn. I love the part when she says, learn about the court system so that you can have a fighting chance to possibly getting full custody of your children. I've seen men win custody battles for their kids. Like, I know that it does seem one-sided, more so on the female's side to win, but if you know your stuff and you can expose some stuff and you are a good man and you can show that, there is a fighting chance. Because if you are not in your children's life, the type of adults they grow up to be could be potentially degenerate. I'm no disrespect. I'm just saying.
Like, y'all need to start moving on stuff that have to do with you being more stable as a man. And I'm saying this because a lot of you niggas, you was raised by a woman that got this same trash ass mindset. She ran your daddy off or made it where you don't have a relationship with him based on supporting her and her fucked up mentality and her fucked up self-esteem from her traumas and generational curses.
Or generational trauma, whichever term you want to use. I feel like it's trauma. That's just my opinion. No problem with saying the word curse.
And it works. It does work. It does work. Any grown man will tell you, when I have some shit I'm working on for myself, that shit make me move different. It make me think different. It make me view situations and process shit different. There is a sense of loss, right? And what I mean by that is, there is a sense of, okay, for a lot of y'all don't realize.
Okay, so there's only about 4 minutes left of this video, and I think she pretty much has gotten the bulk out of her point throughout the first 7 minutes or so. And you can kind of tell, she's trying to land this plane gently and reaching in the air for, somewhere to finish it. But it's okay. She does make a really good point around the 13-minute mark I want to get to.
Our community, a lot of us are growing up with this hole because we missing that relationship with the other side. And for a lot of you as men, you don't realize that's what's going on with you. You never had real men around you to teach you how to be disciplined about something that you care about outside of a woman. When you get your own goals going for yourself as a man, you start to care about your own stability. This is when you start to see men give a fuck about having their own place, instead of staying with a bitch where every time she mad, she could put you out. This is when you see men start caring about their credit and their own name. And they're not just worrying about giving their money and their assets away to a bitch. Like, in order to get access to that, in order for him to actually give you enough attention to feel like you matter in his life, to even claim him or brag about dealing with this nigga or brag about what you getting, you actually got to earn access to that, because the man got some sort of sense of value and loyalty to the things he built. But a lot of y'all niggas out here, you ain't building shit. You ain't building shit for yourself. I'm talking about shit outside of these women.
Okay, so I mean, I probably, we can't speak for all men, but there are a lot of guys out here that are literally doing nothing with their life. They're not trying to learn any type of skills that makes them valuable. They're not trying to educate themselves in any type of way. They are just constantly looking to see, the next woman that they can lay with so they can go back to their boys and brag about that person they were with that night. Constantly just hanging out in the streets, just doing street stuff. Like, at some point, guys, that stuff right there, you have to be able to see the writing on the wall that it doesn't lead anywhere good in the future. Chasing women and running the streets is only gonna give you a premature grave. Because if the streets don't kill you, the stress from dealing with these women will give you a heart attack. I'm just saying.
You ain't building shit, and most of y'all been raised by a woman. Women be babying niggas. They raise daughters and baby niggas.
Ooh.
You gotta understand, as a man, you gotta get out in life and compete. Excuse me, to bring that inner dog out of you.
Man.
You gotta get out in life and you gotta compete with yourself. You gotta compete with niggas that's on your same peer level. You gotta be able to be social enough and man enough to get game from niggas older than you. You also gotta care enough and be mature enough and enough of a grown man to be able to give game to the niggas coming up under you. You gotta have some shit as a man you stand on outside of all this scattered ass that hoes throwing at y'all every day. And bitches is not teaching their sons this. They're not. A female can't teach a man how to be a man. These hoes delusional.
Bam! That's the nail in the coffin right there. That's the nail in the coffin right there. I don't care who you are or where you're from or what you think. This woman just said something that nobody wants to admit, is that a woman cannot raise a man. You cannot teach a boy how to be a man if you're not a man. I don't have any daughters. I can't teach my daughter how to be a woman. The only thing I can do is teach her about men, the type of men that she should look out for, the type of men that she should look for, the type of men that would be good for her, to take my place as time goes on, or to look for a good husband. But that's about all I can do. It is ridiculous to think that a woman actually has the ability to make a boy a man based on female ideology. It's impossible, and she just definitely confirmed that.
Even they're raising a good product without a man around. This is the problem now. You got to get around men. You got to build male resources for yourself.
Men.
Y'all sit around with a bunch of bitches all day because it feel comfortable, because you was raised by a woman all your fucking upbringing. And then y'all sit around and y'all let these women influence y'all mindset. Y'all let them persuade y'all on things. And females in this day and age, their mindset be trash. Trash. Y'all don't see what's going on? Just check my page. Look at the videos I post just on practical shit. These hoes get so upset just by logical, practical truth that can be proven with facts.
Whoa! She said that these women get angry with her all because she's giving them logical truth with facts. There's something to be said about somebody that can't take the truth. Jack Nicholson wasn't playing when he said y'all can't handle the truth. He was telling the truth. Literally. Accountability. I feel like there is a serious accountability issue with a lot of women. Like, not all, but some of them, you can't tell them anything without them finding some sort of way to justify how they feel, what they think, or their actions, no matter whether it's wrong or not, whether you present truth or not, or facts or not, it doesn't matter. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna spend a moment invested in anybody who refuses truth. I'm just not gonna do it, because if you're dealing with a woman or a person in general who just cannot accept truth and then move on from it, get them out of here. Get them out.
Y'all listening to these bitches on what type of father to be, on what type of man to be, on how to go about life, bruh. Come on. Come on, my G. It's statistically proven that single mothers produce the worst fucking product.
I can't even say anything. I can't. The way she said it, I can't.
When we talk about raising a human being, the worst product. These bitches will hear me say this. Go Google it, read it. It comes up on hundreds of different platforms. It's a statistical fact. These bitches every day will still turn around and do the same shit you see celebrities doing right now. It's just me and my baby. I'm gonna raise mine by myself. Oh my God, I need this. Just me and my child. Finna fuck the child up because they trying to use the child to fill an emotional void within them. These women trauma-filled, toe the fuck up, broken, scarred, scorned, got a single mama mentality from they broke down ass single mama mentality that come from the late 60s, early 70s, when they fucking had us replace the fucking father in the household, replace the concept of marriage with motherfucking welfare.
Oh gosh, yes. You see, this needs to go viral. I don't care. Please share this. Please share this. She's spitting facts. Replacing the father with welfare. That is still into play today. Still into play today. There's so many articles, so much evidence from decades and decades ago to back up what this woman is saying. It is the truth. It's very sad, but it is the God honest truth.
This is when you bitches' parents and great-grandparents started to believe that it's better to get some food stamps, some fucking housing and cash assistance than actually building a family unit with a man. And this is why the youth is turning out to be trash and more trash and more trash. Y'all niggas.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. That's just repeating the video. Man, listen. That last part, look. That last part hits so hard. How when she said, you know, the concept of marriage is being diminished. And even to this day, like, it actually breaks my heart to see that there are people out here who are not for marriage anymore. They think that marriage is outdated and that they don't need to get married, when the fact is, they don't want to say this, but people don't want to get married because they're actually afraid. They're scared of what if it doesn't work out, and what if we get a divorce. They're afraid. And I kind of can sympathize as to why they're afraid, because, you know, I haven't dated in 21, 22 years, but I talk to a lot of people who do date, and I see a lot of the scenarios every single day that the moral statute has like declined so heavily. Like, everything is just about sex. Everything is just about self. Everything is just about this narcissistic shadow that just seems to be clouding over people, to where it's about me, money. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your heart. I don't care about no generational wealth. I don't care about no lineage. I just want what I want for me. And it's destroying people. It's destroying people. There are individuals these ladies who look up to these trashy rappers, you know, Sexy Red, who likes to prance around saying that she has an STD and she don't care, and her stuff smells bad, and she's gonna go to the clinic to see why. And it's just Those are the heroes. And we wonder why a lot of the women are the way that they are. Now, again, this video is not to attack women whatsoever, but it is to show you from a woman who peeps game and who sees it from her perspective, letting men know, like, you need to stop falling into the same trap. You're like the rat that sees the cheese on the mousetrap and you run up to it and it's just right on your neck. And if you keep it up, your head's going to come off at some point. Okay? So this video, I warned y'all in the beginning, was very explicit and raw, but honestly, I think the way she said it was exactly the way that it needed to be said, because some of you y'all don't really do well with a nice translation. Some of you need to be cussed out. You need to be shaken up just so you can get the message, so you can get the memo. Because I want to see guys thrive, and I want to see ladies do better for themselves. Have some respect for yourself. Put some clothes on. Why does the whole world have to see what you look like at the end of the day? You should only want your husband to see what you look like. Fellas, you should only want to give yourself to your wife. Because I'm still a heavy advocate for marriage. We still get married around here. But I'm gonna leave you with this. A lot of people, they get married with people that they don't love. They're just infatuated with. And it's just filled with lust. They don't put God first, and they wonder why everything falls apart. So, yeah, that's just that. All right, so I know this was a long video, a bit of a different style of content here. I thought it would be something interesting to bring to the channel, seeing as that we've talked about stuff like this many weeks ago. But if you like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.